What's going on, people? I'm going to welcome y'all to another One Take review. This is of One Piece, chapter 884, I want to say. And we had a pretty exciting chapter this week. I'm not going to stunt. Also, we got to see a lot of different things that we pretty much did not know what was going on because we've been being misled by Oda this entire time we've been seeing Katakuri fight. And since that's pretty much the entire chapter, man, for the most part, why don't we dive right into it? So pretty much we get to see the fact that Luffy has found out Katakuri's weakness, and he's just telling him like, yo, you've been, he kind of basically says like, you've been misleading me, and you can be hurt. So, and it's like, we get some real good shots. We get that shot that we seen last week when Luffy was throwing the punch at him. Katakuri goes flying. It's pretty much like, damn. And like, Luffy's not letting up. Katakuri's even trying to block. Luffy's breaking through that and punching him in the face. You see blood coming out of Katakuri's mouth, well, from him. You don't really necessarily see him open his mouth because he still has his scarf on. So you see all of that, and you're just wondering like, okay, what's been going on? And then Luffy says it. He says, yes, your mochi is stronger with your arm and haki, but basically what we get is the fact that instead of Katakuri being able to like use like since his paramecia is so unique with his mochi, and Luffy's been attacking with even like arm and haki punches, and it's still been going through him. Not necessarily, since Katakuri's armament haki is so strong and well developed, he's seen the future. He's predicting where he sees where Luffy punches goes, and he shapes his body as if the punches are going through him. All the while, he's just actually really dodging them with his mochi. Did not see that coming. Came straight out of left field. I don't even want to use no baseball references today. But anyway, straight out of left field with that one. Did not see that coming, like, at all. Like, that, and Katakuri lets him know, like, yeah, you got me. You're right, because when you use your when you use what's the name haki, you have to observation haki, and when there's that in King, you have to be calm and collected. And I didn't know you had to be calm and collected when you use observation haki. Usually, I thought like it just happens natural. But something that I was wondering, but if shouldn't Luffy been able to detect him doing that with his observation haki? Shouldn't he been able to like realize like, hey, it's not actually going through him, it's just dodging him, because you had to like not see that it wasn't touching him, like you wasn't feeling anything when you were throwing your punches. It's kind of like just a thought. I don't know, maybe Luffy wasn't like really paying attention to that necessarily. So we get more of the fight, and then Katakuri does something super unique. Since he know he can't use his actual arms and with the block mochi laced with armor haki, you can't use that and the observation haki at the same time. He basically, for a second, I'm like, he cut off his arms. He uses his mochi to create two other arms, and two other arms of block mochi, and like with armor haki, and you see like the field around his hands, which he controls. It's kind of like like an elemental type thing where you control like, but he's just controlling mochi. But that pretty much kind of it pretty much, I think it goes with his awakening and everything like that. So now he can use his observation haki to dodge and use the strength of the block mochi. And he lands a shot on Luffy. I think that's the hardest I might have ever seen 4th gear Luffy get hit. But for all my Katakuri fans out there, and I'm one of them. I feel that L coming. I don't want him to lose just because basically of the fact of how the Big Mom Pirates are, like, if you just like even more and more through this chapter, you just see how much they're really getting took down. And Luffy even says this. He says it. Fourth gear won't lose. So if I think that's kind of like Oda way of telling us like you're not getting a new gear. This is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna get Luffy. Luffy's gonna beat him in fourth gear. They kind of give like a shout out to Luffy's fourth gear mode and how strong it really is. But also to me, that just pretty much lets people know like Doflamingo was a real one. I don't want to jump to the gun and just necessarily say like Katakuri is definitely gonna lose, but when you think Katakuri is undefeated, and even Sanji says, what's his name, Chiffon, Chiffon says it like Katakuri is undefeated. Like, how's Luffy gonna win? Sanji pretty much, and that's another sickness. Like they gave like two big hints to pretty much get the speculation just going. Like Luffy definitely is gonna win. Now if they hit a swerve and Luffy takes the L, I think I would like that. Just because I feel like Luffy can take an L because he's an upcoming pirate. Katakuri is pretty much an established pirate, billion-berry bounty. And then the Big Mom Pirates, to me, it's just they're just fiddling down like so much. They just fiddling down. Like to me, that's my only issue with it. But yeah, Luffy told him he's not losing. Katakuri said, "You still gonna take this ass. You still gonna get your ass beat." So we gonna have them fighting some more. But we had cut to Cocoa Island where they were making a cake and what's crazy, we got Pound outside wanting to come in to see Chiffon. He's like, I just want to see her again. I saw her and her look hasn't changed, so I want to see her again. And it's kind of crazy because he said, I saw her, but I want to see her again. It's kind of like, okay, if you see her, is you going to come back again later and say you want to see her again? Like, dude, take your ass on. I understand it's your daughter, but you got to understand where you at and what's going down right now. Bitch, they ready to kill you. They do not fuck with you. And Oven pulls up like, what you mean I can't go in and see my sister? She's like, okay, I'll listen to her. But here's my thing. I got a feeling that because of Pound, the door is going to be opened. Oven's going to see Sanji. And then you have a Sanji versus Oven, which is kind of what we need. We need Sanji to get like an actual fight because like him just cooking a cake is not good enough. And I think he's going to get a power boost after he fights Oven, which is like also pretty neat. And plus you still, I think it's like 4 o'clock now, and so they say like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, the crew and everybody that should be arriving on time. So you still have Luffy. If they do like they did with Cracker versus Luffy, where they do like 11 hours later with Luffy versus Katakuri, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Because I'm gonna be like, what's the point of them fighting if we never get to see anybody truly fighting? We just catch like the end of it. No, I want to see the entire thing. I don't give a damn if we trying to get I want to get the Wano just as bad as everybody else, but I want to actually see this fight go down. So that would kind of piss me off if we do that. And plus, like, if you have Sanji and Oven fight going on, you have Luffy and Katakuri fight going on. Listen, we're not getting the Wano in 2017. That's dead. We might get the Wano summer. I'm going to say summer of 2018. Because we still have the Reverie, and I feel like that's going to have some big stuff going on. It's not going to be like a 4 or 5 chapter thing. It's going to be over some time. We might see like the Revolutionaries. We might see a lot of people. Blackbeard might fuck it up. You know, he like just jumping in the shit. So the Reverie going to take some time. We might not see Wano for quite some bit, people. So don't. Before 2017 is dead. So don't even worry about it. We won't see Zoro for a long time, which is very, very disappointing for me. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Sanji pretty much, I got a feeling Sanji gonna fight Oven, so we're gonna get that kind of power boost from Sanji. Don't know exactly what's gonna happen with the Vince moves. I think they better go about their business. And Luffy versus Katakuri, I don't see Katakuri winning at this point. Not the way they building it up for Luffy and the way like certain things been going. Also, we learned something about the sea slugs because everybody been wondering like what's been going on with all these sea slugs. My Dior just wondered like, yo, did they get killed or did they disappear? Like, what the fuck happened to all these sea slugs? We see Alad's wife, Palestine. She's singing, and the sea slugs are following her in their channel like no work. It's like no work, work, nope. Uh, duty, nope. It's like they're just singing along with her, and so she has them, and I'm pretty much sure nobody knows that. So like so much stuff like the Big Mom Pirates. I'm sorry, are just crumbling. Once my boy Big News Morgan get back to the shop to make some papers, shit's going down. He gonna be like, I guarantee headline: Straw Hats decimate Big Mom Pirates. Like, because Oven finna lose. Oven gonna lose the Sanji. Katakuri finna lose. Only people gonna have left really, I'm sorry, it's like the Genie Dude and Smoothie and Big Mom. I wouldn't be surprised if another Yonko crew come in after Luffy's name's done and take down the rest of the Big Mom Pirates. Only person that escapes really is Big Mom, and then she heads back to Elbaf to try to recruit the Giants and apologize to them because her whole crew's been taken down. That's a theory that's so far out of here that's probably not gonna happen, but it's just a thought. You guys let me know what you thought about this chapter. What's your prediction for the upcoming chapter, the Luffy vs. Katakuri fight? Who do y'all think got this? Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more One Piece reviews, and I'm out. Throw rain to right tonight.